To be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Punch, counter punch. Big shot, and down goes Ali. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. Failing to score with that right hook. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Good counter punching. Counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved. Here we go to the fourth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That right hook won't score. That counter shot lands. This has been a victory right there. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
And he scores with the counter. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Those counter punches have to hurt. Does well to block that left jab. Failing to score with that right hook. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just...
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ali in that one. There's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knock.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. That counter shot lands. All fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Talk about Ali in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Carrying away the right hook. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful. Hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Wow, Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at you. Are you okay?
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely great.
And there's the bell for round 8. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Talk about hold it right there. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory, that is tough.